Whoa. Focus, focus, focus. There we go. This month, I was really lucky to have sourced an amazing material from ringsupplies.com, and that material is this rather normal looking piece of round bar stock. This actually is crystallized titanium. So at the moment, it just looks like a normal piece of titanium. Hopefully, when we get this machined, it will reveal a cool crystallized kind of pattern. I can't wait to get it up on the lathe. I've been waiting for so long to get my hands on this. So let's not waste any more time, and let's get on with the project. Alright, so if you like a lot of crystals in your titanium, hit subscribe, and let's start this video off with a little drilling montage. To kick things off, I mounted the piece of CrystalTi round bar into the jaws of my chuck on my metal lathe, a.k.a. Megan, a.k.a. Royal Pain in the Butt. And then began the process of drilling a hole, and I approached this in the same way as I would with a piece of grade 2 or grade 5 titanium or even stainless steel, where I just used gradually larger drill bits to expand the size of the hole in steps. And the important thing to remember is to take your time, go slowly, use plenty of lube, and clean up any swarf as you go along. So this CrystalTi stuff is made by a chap from Russia, I believe. On Instagram, he's called Tikron by Michael. And looking at some of his posts about the material, it says the crystallized titanium, #CrystalTi, is metal. The structure is inside of the metal. This isn't, crystals kind of formed together with resin or anything. And so I just treated this exactly the same as what I would, any type of titanium or stainless steel, really. So after drilling the hole and then kind of using a carbide cutting tool to face off the front of the round bar, I just used the same carbide tool to machine the outer diameter of the ring, and I just gradually checked this every few passes with a digital caliper to make sure I had the right outer diameter. And what I did, I then used a grooving or a parting off tool to cut out my ring blank. And at this stage, we had something sort of resembling a ring, but it was time to, actually do some shaping and make this actually comfortable to wear. So again, I used the carbide cutter to deburr and kind of face up the other edge that I just cut off. And then I did the satisfying process of boring out the inside of the ring to the correct ring size. I don't know why I find this bit so satisfying. I think it's because my last lathe was absolutely awful and I couldn't actually use the boring tool properly. So I just love being able to take these light passes and be really precise with my cuts. You might have noticed a bit of a continuity error here with my t-shirt changing halfway through the video, and that's because I've come back after taking a break because I rage quit yesterday. I don't know, it was just one of those days that Fred Durst wrote about, and so I just wanted to interject this video with a little message to just let you know that it's okay to have bad days in the workshop. Everyone has good days, everyone has bad days when they're crafting things, and the important thing is to just get enjoyment out of it. Pick yourself up and try again. Pick yourself up and try again. Yeah, cool story, bro. Anyway, back to the ring making process. I took the machined ring and put it into one of these funky finger saving McJiggers People always ask me where I get these from. I got it from Thornhill Woodworks on Etsy. You can find him and buy a set of his finger savers. They're really good. And I also got to use this cool new tool, which was the Unimandrel from ringsupplies.com. I must say, I've been mighty impressed with the Unimandrel so far. I've been using it for a few months now, and it really speeds up the ring making process. So yeah, I'm really happy. Although it was an expensive bit of kit, it's definitely worth it for, you know, the increased speed and accuracy. So 10 out of 10 would recommend. So I used the Unimandrel and my carbide cutting tool to put some chamfers on the outside edges of the ring to make it comfortable to wear and to make it look a little bit more shapely. And with that done, it was time to really try and work on the surface finish of the titanium. And to do that, I just used a few grits of sandpaper, working from like 400 grit through 600 to 1200. And I did this to all the surfaces of the ring, so I did that to the outside and the inside and both edges, just, you know, to try and give the ring a smooth appearance without any tooling marks or anything. And again, this is where one of these finger saving jigs really comes in handy, because, you know, you don't have to run the risk of hurting your fingers in the jaws of the chuck or anything. And after I'd done a bit of sanding, I just used a rotary tool, like a Dremel kind of thing, with a bit of polishing compound to buff over again every surface of the ring. And after polishing, I popped it into my ultrasonic cleaner, ready for etching. After a thorough clean in the ultrasonic, I'm pretty happy with the way the ring turned out. I mean, not my finest bit of machining, but yeah, no, it's good enough. So I had a real journey finding something to etch this ring with, to bring out, you know, those beautiful crystals. I was recommended to use hydrofluoric acid, but couldn't seem to locate any in the UK. And so in the end, I used this brick acid stuff, which is basically a strong hydrochloric acid. So I put it into a bain-marie essentially and etched it for 1 hour, neutralized it in some baking soda water, and this is what I thought of it. I think it looks so goddamn cool! I'm really happy with that. I reckon that looks wicked. This crystallized titanium stuff is pretty bonkers. So I've done it in just, you know, plain titanium grey colour, but I can't resist. I feel like I have to anodize it. I must anodize it! Yo, so I'm over here at the ghetto anodizing station, and I've got this dodgy box of white powder. But don't worry, that's just baking soda. And I've also got my anodizing solution, and that's meant to be distilled water, but I actually, full disclosure, I'm just using straight up tap water. I've done it before and it works. So basically I'll mix the baking soda into the water and then run an electrical current through the ring and see what colours we can come up with. Let's see how much fun we can have with 3 9-volt batteries and a fork, shall we? Alright, plug that on there, and here is the ring. Put that on there, try not to touch it with my hands. Oops, oh, there we go, I did just touch it with my hands.
cool.
Whoa, you look at those sparkles. They're so sparkly.
I reckon we should try again, but this time with 4 batteries.
That's still blue, but just a little bit more vivid. Woo!
Alright, let's try again, but with 5 batteries.
Changing colour. Ooh, look at that! So the final result was this beautiful light blue anodized titanium, but you could go to town and anodize this whatever colour you like. So check out ringsupplies.com for your crystal titanium, follow Taekwondo by Michael, and subscribe if you want to see more. See you in the next one.